Namaste everyone. Thank you for joining today's yoga session. I'm sure you're enjoying these yoga sessions. If you have any questions or queries, feel free to mention in the comment section of this video. And one more thing, do not forget to subscribe my channel and hit that like button too. Okay, so let's start today's yoga session. In today's yoga session, we are going to perform another 5 interesting yoga asanas. But there is one interesting thing we are going to do in today's yoga asana is nothing but we are going to perform these asanas in a flow. So let's start today's yoga session. So very first pose which we are going to perform is nothing but tabletop or Parmasana. It is a base pose. Using this pose, we can perform some additional yoga asanas too. So let's start with the very first pose, and that is nothing but tabletop. In the tabletop pose, what we have to make sure? We have to make sure our hands are under the shoulder and our knees are below our hip. In case if you have a knee problem, you can take help of the brick as well. Okay. Now we are in tabletop pose. Let's take deep and long breaths. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and exhale. Now from this tabletop pose, as I mentioned, we can do other yoga asanas too. So one of the asana we can do, or we can go from tabletop, is nothing but downward facing dog. In Sanskrit, it is called Adho Mukha Shavasana. So let's do Adho Mukha Shavasana or downward facing dog. So for that, we have to tuck our toes, make sure they are nicely firm, and then lift your knees and push your body back and then down. So this is called Adho Mukha Shavasana or downward facing dog. Stay here for nice 3 long and deep breaths. 1, 2, and 3. Now from here we are going to go into next yoga asana, and that is nothing but low lunge, or in Sanskrit it is called Anjane asana. So for that, I'll bring my right leg up and slowly bring the right leg between the hands. If you can't reach that too far, you can bring little back also. That is also fine. I'll bring my leg little forward. If you want to bring it more, then you can just push your leg slowly forward. Okay. Then you have to put the back knee down and flatten your toes. If you have the knee issues, again, you can take the brick and you can fit here and put your knees on that. This is also fine. Okay. Flatten your toes. Make sure you flatten your toes. And slowly come up. You can be straight here or you can bend back. Slowly bring hands down. That was the Anjane asana. Now tuck your toes and you can remove your brick if you used it. Okay. Now from here we are going to go into lizard pose. In Sanskrit it is called Uttana Pristhasana. So for that, what we have to do, bring the other hand on one side of your right leg. Now both the hands are on one side of the right leg. Slowly bring your both the hands down, okay, like this. So my right leg is outside and both the hands the other side, and I have bent in my both the hands. It's called lizard pose. And look forward. Breathe normally here. Now slowly bring your hands back. Okay. The right leg toes are pointing forward. Okay. Now left leg slightly bent, put on the not on the toes anymore. Those are in the 45 angle. So your left leg in 45 angle. Okay. You'll be in this pose, and slowly bring your left hand up and then forward. It's called extended side angle pose, or in Sanskrit it is called Uttita Purvasa Konasana. Good. And slowly bring this hands down. Let's go on toes on the back leg. Okay. Bring the knees down again. Anjaneyasana asana. Let's go to the Anjaneyasana asana. Slowly hands either side of the legs. Okay. Tuck your toes, the back leg, and then bring this right leg down and then slowly bring it up. And this will go down. Now we are in downward facing dog pose, and then bend your knees and slowly go on your knees and flatten your toes. We're back to the tabletop or Varnasana. So we did with the right leg. Now we have to do the same thing with our left leg. Okay. So for that, let's go to the tabletop. This is our base pose, and from this base pose we are going to go downward facing dog. Tuck your toes, lift your knees, push your body back first and then down. This is called downward facing dog. Now left leg up, left leg between the hands, okay, as much as you can. Right leg down on the knees. Flatten your toes and slowly bring your hands up over the head. You can bend back. This is called Anjaneyasana. Slowly hands down, and from here we'll be going to the lizard pose. So for that, we have to tug our toes, the back leg, lift our knees, and then slowly go on the other side, both the hands on the other side of your left leg. Bend at the elbows, and you'll go on the hand and elbow. So most of the weight will be on your hands and elbow. And look up. 1, 2, and 3. Slowly bring your both the hands back. Okay. So that was lizard pose. From the lizard pose, we are going to go to the extended side angle pose. So for that, we have to turn your right leg and make it 45 angle. Okay. And bring your right hand up and then forward. Make sure it's creating straight line. It's called side angle pose. Slowly bring the hand down. Bring this left hand the other side of your leg. The back leg will go on the toes, and bring this left leg up, left leg down, and let's go to the downward facing dog pose. And from there you can go to the tabletop. For relaxation, you can go to the child pose, which we learned in our previous session. So push your body back. Take a nice long and deep breath here. Now from the child pose, you can easily go to the tabletop pose. Okay. For now, you can just go back and sit in relaxing pose. Okay. Now I know some of this couple of yoga poses in that a little bit hard, especially lizard pose or side angle. If you find it's a little difficult, you can do the variation of that, or you can stretch as much as you can. Okay, you don't have to do the complete if you find it's a difficulty in the beginning, but you can keep practicing it eventually will go into that yoga pose. So toward the end of this yoga session, because it is a little bit exhaustive might be for you, so sit in this relaxing pose, bring your hands on the knees, close your eyes and breathe normally. If you need, you can roll your shoulders and try to focus center of your forehead. Breathe normally. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. Just one more time. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. Bring the hands to the heart center and chant with me Shanti Mantra. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Open your eyes. So thank you for joining today's yoga session. See you on the next Saturday at 9 a.m. Eastern Time. Thank you again, and do not forget to hit that subscribe button. Thank you. Have a nice one.